Let's get back to what got us here, get back to our strengths. On the other hand, you have to give props for GamerLegion in that first map for slowing them down and making them change their playstyle, making them actually consider and second guess themselves. If they can do that again here in Mirage, and again, this is going to be a map where A-Core can have a huge impact. If that AWP is going to be hitting shots and cutting down that first player, really putting the trade game at a disadvantage for Guild Eagles, then all of a sudden we've got ourselves a map and we've got ourselves a chance at GamerLegion moving on to the final game of the day.
Well, Guild Eagles went on a lightning fast start. 5-0 on Vertigo off the back of the pistol. We'll see if they can replicate that success. And
it felt so much like that 5-0 start was just going to propel them into just
I thought it was over.
A dominant half. Yeah, like you always get that feeling with Guild Eagles. You're like, oh, now they've hit critical mass. Now GamerLegion's in trouble and put a stop to it completely. So let's see what happens here on Mirage. Slow pistol round. Passive pistol round from Guild Eagles. They won both on Vertigo and converted the second round. Still not able to take the W there.
What a wild game Vertigo was. Very exciting. All the action, all the rounds. And this pistol is starting off very slow. Guild Eagles send a smoke in towards jungle connector. Just towards the cross, and now they're going to go through short, but Snax is spotting this out. He sees the bomb going over too. Good information picked up for Snax, even better headshot. Now the Jewel Barret is at the ready. Isaac mows them down, and this pistol is not going the way of the Guild Eagles. In fact, they don't even get a single kill.
No, not even really any kind of clean fight whatsoever. Snax takes one down running up catwalk. Good job from him, but you could see he even pounced. He sees that smoke coming over at the A bomb site. They think it's going to be a push from Guild Eagles, so a little bit of trickery thrown into the mix from the T side, but shut down entirely.
Yeah, Snax spotting out through short really unraveled the entire plan for Guild Eagles. They wanted his attention to be drawn away to the bomb site. But the force spy is not available. No bomb plant, so a 2-0 start. Guaranteed at this point for GamerLegion.
Yeah, smoke flash picked up right at the end of the day for the Guild Eagles side, just to give themselves something that they can work with. Maybe some kind of opening to find a kill, to get into a bomb site, to just get lucky with it. Everyone's going to be connected towards middle.
And in the last chance qualifier, we're talking about some of the individual storylines that could come through, and obviously Snax looking to make his return to a major since London 2018. But also the fact that GamerLegion were the major finalists in Paris. Yeah, major runners-up, and now they're in the LCQ, obviously a very different roster.
Vastly different lineup, and I think without a second major last year, it's helped them kind of rebuild this lineup to a point where they actually can get, because they were obviously gutted after Paris. Snax is going to mow down a couple, no issues whatsoever. Spots one up in the ladder room. It's just sinnopsyy, and he'll be happy to take that as well. 4 kills for Snax.
Looking nice, Snax. He's happy with that.
Yeah, there's that Snax personality we've missed all these years.
It was very sad to see him miss out on the Spodek when we had the sort of Polish reunion in there with Taz and Neo coaching their respective teams, and was really hoping that Snax would make his way into the arena. And maybe he's still got a chance to make a big play at this time, heading to the major. One more game after this if he gets through. And that's against 9 Pandas, which I've got to say, Guild Eagles and GamerLegion should both feel favored against 9 Pandas.
I don't know, man. I would kind of say the same thing based off the initial group stage performance. But what we saw yesterday against Astralis was a really solid 9 Pandas. Like, they seemed to be in a much better place than they did, you know, in the initial Group A of the RMR. That's going to be a tough team to beat, I think, in this next game. Isaac boosted up. GXX might walk right into it, and he's walked out deep towards the corner of the box to make this very difficult to clear. Ooh, and a little dink and a little cleanup.
Yeah, can't be spotted from chairs, so it's the blind spot down middle. Isaac's initial kill traded out because Kios falls at short. rigoN solo peek around the corner, no trade potential. He's lost his life.
Yeah, I don't even mind that swing, though, from rigoN. You know that FAMAS player is going to have a long way to fall back. You trying to catch him in transition. I think he even had the fight that he wanted. Just obviously some fantastic shooting from Isaac. So one player in con, one player in window room, and another player in mid to join up the stairs. And I think this hit towards the A bomb site. This is their last play. No smokes, just some flashbangs. They'll go contact from here.
Very slow round at this moment in time. 35 seconds to go. A-Core still just sitting a firebox. He's got such a good spot right now to be undetected and become a late piece.
Yeah, he's the checkmate. Like, you don't have the resources in utility or in manpower to clear out this position.
Good plant out towards the reverse side of triple. It's for one flash for his post-plant position. Snax cycling through weapons at short. Knows why Flatcher is close by now. Flash goes up. Volt trying to get through CT spawn. sinnopsyy going to be the first player to have to fight. Oh, Volt steps up with a FAMAS. 3v2 now. Remember, if Flatcher is trying to cut off Snax, but that problem is no longer there because sinnopsyy steps up. Smoke onto the bomb might cause a lot of problems here for the side of GamerLegion. They aren't getting the lineup just yet. They're so close. One more bullet would do it. Isaac's holding it all the way. The 10-second stick.
No way.
One more bullet. And finally that bullet will perforate Isaac and stop the defuse from happening.
Yeah, but if he'd had a kit, if
it's over if he had a
kit, Dinko, absolutely. And they had the money for it. They had the money for kits. It just wasn't picked up.
Don't be a loser, buy a diffuser.
Oh man, that was those bullets were tracing him inside the smoke. This is how it started, a 5-on-4. A pretty good opening to the round for GamerLegion. And just can't handle the retake. Good shot on sinnopsyy as Acor finally makes his move. Didn't try and stop the plant, tried to play it late and gets absolutely wrecked.
GamerLegion step up with a 3v4. Acor blocks the window smoke. We'll see if that comes back to bite GamerLegion. They might predict it to be open, but they should detect that information now with the smoke down. At the underpass, they can confirm the window needs a re-smoke, and they send one through. Flatcher is already parkouring his way through the window. He's already through that smoke.
Yeah, that was early, and he times it with the reload after the spam through the smoke, so pretty safe at the moment. When that clears, he's going to find it wide open. Nobody's home. It's going to be... Oh, what a shot over the smoke.
That's a sick shot.
Acor goes down. Question is, Isaac, he's rotated from the B bomb site to hold on to window, but that smoke's going to clear soon. I don't think he has the timing.
Flatcher, is he ready for the battle that is ahead? Isaac's going to get out through the murder hole and back to B. And this gives Flatcher room to play with inside of jungle. He can become a late flank. As 40 seconds remain, this B attack is coming through, and Kio's so much pressure now on his MP9. At least he's got a deep angle in the apartment, so he'll be able to detect information early, and he might actually catch them off guard. sinnopsyy running in, not predicting the position of Kios, who gets a second out of this fight. sinnopsyy and rigoN step up, they had to. And when Flatcher now activates through murder hole, he's waited here patiently all round long to try and get his timing. Here's those steps on rotation. Snax in the meantime is taking out his teammates, but Flatcher still knows that he can win this round from his play. Snax with 10 seconds left, trying to delay them, but Flatcher peaks. And a sigh of relief for sinnopsyy as they know that round was getting close.
Yeah, that's an awkward position for Flatcher to be in. He knows he has to get Snax to help his teammates get the B bomb site, but then he hears the footsteps over in window room, so he's got to wait. He's got to pause and trust his teammates aren't going to go down. But a nice shot as he turns in towards market. Well constructed from GamerLegion. It all starts with that shot right there. Almost thrown off by the Kiosk double kill. But again, rigoN just hitting some bangers in this round.
Flatcher able to close it. Important that he stayed up in window that long, and now, well, we're looking at 3-2.
Yeah, back-to-back rounds lost from GamerLegion. That defuse in the smoke, obviously a little bit painful, but now they just got no money to fight with. So 5 players on catwalk, gonna try and ease their way out.
Grenade's gonna be beefy. Ooh, headshot's better. rigoN handles 3. USBs eventually overrun him, and there's an AK-47 down at top mid. During all this time, though, GamerLegion have made their way through the A bomb site. Snax is going to be hard checked here. GXX easily clears away the pull. And just one more left in middle. No AK to be saved by the side of GamerLegion. 4 players stay out for GamerLegion, and now they're in the lead.
Money for GamerLegion. I don't believe they have the cash for the AWP yet on Acor, and that's obviously a huge piece of the puzzle. So that might get delayed a little bit longer.
Yeah, we were talking about that at the start of this matchup, about how Acor could be the player to start picking them apart. He was actually... There was a direct correlation between his first purchase of the AWP, well, maybe the second purchase on Vertigo of the AWP, and the comeback coming through for GamerLegion.
Okay, he does have it.
He does have the AWP.
So
he's going to be heading out window. Jumps up into the ladder room. Movement god, Acor. Searching for this opening fight through middle from short side, and he's not spotting anything just yet.
Taking a lot of liberties, swinging wide.
He's
He's
so
in
careful.
trouble.
Underpass push coming in.
Yeah, but he's got the timing to get away. Nate start coming out, and he just says, nah, I don't want to be here anymore. And it's perfect for him to get out of danger. He was about to be a freebie.
sinnopsyy's already through murder hole. sinnopsyy's already behind them. He's going to a CT spawn. Jeez. How has he got here so quickly?
That's a big gap in the defense. Snax missed the timing on it.
Oh, God. Isaac's pushing through Palace, though. If he continues to push, then now he's the bomb carrier, and he's pretty close by now at T-spawn, but sinnopsyy, they are not ready for this.
Volt's going to be so mad.
Oh, Volt is going to be incredibly mad about this. I think sinnopsyy would have liked another 1 kill from this. He's calling the fact that there's only 1 player inside of the A bomb site. Isaac's now given away that he's towards spawn, and rigoN is taken out of play. And Snax is frustrated about how this round has panned out, but has to remain focused to try and get back in on this retake. Spot sinnopsyy, cross towards CT. Isaac's come back through Palace. They have to be aware of this possibility. And sinnopsyy looks up, takes that headshot without issue. And Snax is inside of the smoke with Kios. GXX is just toying with them, waiting for the phase. It fades away, and Snax gets the kill. And GamerLegion now with a 3v3. They're nowhere near the bomb site, so they have to run away. They have to save the op. They don't have the kits nor utility to really warrant a retake attempt. And this is now GamerLegion pushing forward into the lead more.
And that's just pacing too. That's so fast to have someone boosted up into the window. That's so fast working through underpass. They weren't really concerned, as we know with GamerLegion, about taking any engagements. They weren't concerned about a push whatsoever. It was just keep walking until contact is made. And obviously with none of it, completely taken advantage of to get towards CT spawn with, what, 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock, which is almost unheard of.
I was almost like completely shocked, like double taking what I was seeing when the observer switched to sinnopsyy's POV. I couldn't believe he's
like,
already going
is
through.
the HUD broken? Is this the right player?
How is he?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Obviously, nobody from GamerLegion expecting it to be that fast. So good round from GamerLegion, win by a little bit of cheese.
Important to save the op though for rigoN. He feels like he has to take a risk now. He feels like he has to get involved in an early fight and pull this man advantage. Oh, the flash is good, but he still recovers. rigoN even goes back for a second and was very close to getting sinnopsyy in that fight.
Isaac's brought down extremely low. I think spammed down through smoke to 14 HP. GamerLegion defense under a lot of pressure. Bombs coming back to join up with Juan Flatro. rigoN is lurking at A ramp, and they're going to get a push into him. Snax loses that.
Nice shot from rigoN. It looked like Snax had the up on him, but rigoN handles it, ravages again, straight through Volt.
And now you're a product of success. Like this, the fake has actually gotten you 2 kills in a free A bomb site.
Kios still hasn't seen that pump into the A side, so he's stepping up, sees another player in the apartments, and now it's a little awkward for GamerLegion.
Yeah, this is actually very recoverable. Isaac is going to try and push a mid. He can't beat GXX, but rigoN shuts him down as well, and that saves the day. Triple kill from rigoN.
No, the bomb's coming back. The bomb's coming back to B again. Okay. sinnopsyy off the apartments finally takes out Kios. That round was a little crazy, but rigoN, he overperforms.
Yeah, it was a little weird. GamerLegion's like, what the hell are they doing? First time out taken. GamerLegion getting a little bit exploited. And these last 2 rounds will be frustrating.
Yeah, we're just getting 1 tap in the mid run, and that's it.
We're just getting 1 tapped in the mid round. That's kind of the story of playing GamerLegion.
Yeah, that's sometimes how players boil it down. We're just getting 1 taps.
I'm going to see a boost in towards the B apartments instantly then. As long as Isaac agreed to do that.
Interesting. Weird buy coming in for GamerLegion. Snax with an AWP, a hero op on Snax. Acor's saving.
So
he'll have an op in the next gun round, and then everyone else kind of buying down to what,
so
like
Snax is going to get boosted B then at this point. That's the call.
Yeah, so you boost him B, and you can park him there, and you can get the deep angle, and maybe he gets you a pick. But otherwise, you know, with these lesser weapons of SMGs and 5.7s, you can shift into other parts of the map, and Snax just ain't quick enough for GXX. Second player push spotted and forced away, but the op is recovered.
Yeah, it's frustrating for Snax. You lost full mid control too here. sinnopsyy's already inside of jungle. rigoN going to be caught off guard by that. sinnopsyy takes down rigoN. Oh, sinnopsyy controls his spray. And that's an AWP now picked up.
Yeah, again, that timing. Once again, like right around like the minute and 25-second mark when they're boosting him up in towards window. Been real tough for GamerLegion to read it. Now the bomb is coming in this direction. Volt is pushed up. GXX kind of ready. Knew of the possibility. Aggression is there. Op hits the deck. But Guild Eagles, I should know. They saw 5-7 earlier, so they should know 2 players in Palace.
Well, Flatcher turns away just in time to dodge the flash. Isaac is going to grab that AWP and sprint away. So Guild Eagles, great round again.
If he can hold on to this, it's huge. But sinnopsy's already cutting it off with an AWP and a pistol of his own. Gonna turn the corner, easy kill.
That's a Glock.
Yep. Right to the dome.
Heard the steps, ready to peek. Bang, sinnopsyy once again is the player that breaks apart this GamerLegion defense. Ash looks sick sitting back behind him.
Well, this is a huge punish pick. We talked about the weakness of Guild Eagles on Vertigo in the last map. 20% win rate on Vertigo in the last 3 months for Guild Eagles. It's 17% win rate on Mirage for GamerLegion.
Yeah, having a tough time here. This does feel like the scoreline now that GamerLegion will be able to run away with. sinnopsy's just having his way with them in mid. This time he goes to the short smoke. Snax is stopped, and aCore, oh, outmatched again by GXX. rigoN swings, dies to Volt, but Volt's life is short-lived. Spammed out through the wood from one. Flatcho confirms it. Guild Eagles now up to 7.
And you just played so many rounds where Guild Eagles has been like a little bit, you know, kind of slower and more measured in the way they're attacking bomb sites. Lots of boost ups through those windows, a lot of hits up catwalk, and this time they just barrel with 4 players up A ramp.
Simple calls, effective results.
Yeah, it's really hard to read, you know, whether it's going to be a pretty standard round or just Guild Eagles is going to try and run you over. And in that sense, hard to get a grip on this half for GamerLegion. They're going to be down by 5 when all is said and done. They've even spotted out Isaac. They have the money to chase, and they obviously have a great angle from sinnopsyy.
No mercy given on over. Nothing saved for GamerLegion, and Guild Eagles can continue to have a very good economy. So their money is swelling. Tactical timeout taken here for GamerLegion. They're second in the last few rounds.
Yeah, they need it. Haven't shown us they can turn this around the way they did on Vertigo. GXX out-opping Snax with an AWP in the last round. This time he out-ops aCore. So doing some fantastic work with the sniper. Inferno would be our 3rd in deciding map.
I don't know how that's going to go. I'm intrigued.
I'd put my money on Guild Eagles on a map like Inferno. We know they're good on it. We know they have fun on it. Stylistically, should be a pretty good map for them.
Well, currently looking like we're going to see Inferno.
Yeah, I mean, look at the gun rounds. Since the guns have come out, it's been all Guild Eagles. It's
elimination. Just kill after kill after kill.
Yeah, destroying everyone.
Just getting one tapped in the mid round. As GamerLegion put it.
Yeah, well, no comment on the mid window lurks. No comment on getting into CT spawn at 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. It's just all 1 taps.
It's just the mid round, guys. Miss window smoke. sinnopsyy already is through connector, and aCore's had enough of him.
Yeah, talk about 1 taps.
Yeah, big deagle, but he's traded. Signs of an early A commitment from Guild Eagles now flowing through the GamerLegion comms. Volt with a good shot up towards top wood, traded by GXX's grenade. While Flatcho is already at Tetris, fighting towards stairways, and he knows there's a player towards Ticket. He sees the heaven, he calls for his teammates to deal with that issue, while the rest of them collapse upon the jungle setup. It has fallen apart here for GamerLegion on map 2. 8-2 now for Guild Eagles.
And now it's scrape together what you can. Try and get these last 2 rounds. I mean, they've had so many chances. They've had so many gun rounds. This one, again, they'll have everything they could want. AWP with full utility. I'm struck by the idea of what if they had their kit in the 3rd round? What if they had
What if Isaac sticks the defuse?
Yeah, what if they'd bought the kit? Because he was on that defuse for about 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's very frustrating for GamerLegion not to have had the kit there, and could have changed the tides of the first half. But the reality is it's 8-2, and Guild Eagles are bringing the pain to them. I mean, we've seen a few gun rounds that just get instantly melted, so I don't know if the defuse would have a whole lot down the line, but that's a good start for Snax in mid. One Flatcho's dead early. GamerLegion have got a man advantage that hasn't been instantly traded.
GXX held off from peeking with the AWP. 3 players waiting to pounce on this A bomb site, but stalled out by utility. GamerLegion with the resources this time to make Guild Eagles consider plan B. There is going to be a flank. A lurk in the underpasses coming in. That's what Guild Eagles is waiting for. Applying enough pressure to keep attention on this A bomb site and allow rigoN to activate. He'll get checked and cleared, but still wins the fight.
And then runs back, so doesn't run into middle to get traded out. So he stays alive for the late round. GXX takes Volt out of contention for this round. And sinnopsyy is still moving forward into the attack. It is Guild Eagles, taken out by aCore through the box. Bomb is picked up. sinnopsyy looks to plant it on the other side of triple. And it looks to be denied here by Isaac, but he couldn't get around in time. But oh, lovely double for Isaac. Great transfer back up towards the top of Palace, and rigoN, he was last detected towards the underpass. Where could he have gone now? And they decided we're just going to stick the defuse. We don't care where he's gone. Defuse stuck, round one. And rigoN in the last few seconds unleashes from Palace. Another couple of headshots going the way of Guild Eagles. And that has devastated the money of a couple of these GamerLegion players.
Yeah, those are actually massive kills for rigoN. Even in a loss, that's going to really hurt what they can bring back to fight with in this next round. They were looking forward to another round of full utility of smokes, Molotovs, and nades. They don't get access to that any longer. So good kills right at the end in a losing effort.
Last round of this half, GamerLegion searching for a fourth round. They lose out on essential pieces of utility because of that damage done right at the end by rigoN. But every player will have the weapon of choice in hand. And 4 is an AWP. But it looks like it's going to be a B commitment for Guild Eagles. Plenty of players setting up outside of the apartments now, and it's a passive setup here for for the side of GamerLegion. Acor is playing from market with the AWP. There's utility ready for a fake, perhaps into this A bomb site.
Look at Snax's position. He's the X factor here, it feels. And underpass going to start pushing up. sinnopsy's looking for it. He didn't look deep enough. Oh, Snax, we know he's made a legend out of this play.
Into the Wonderland he goes, and out of it he will run, but stopped by the Tech 9. GXX decapitates Snax, and that might have thrown a little bit of a curveball into this call. They commit in to be with 1. It's rigoN that dies to the AWP. Will that cause enough of a rotation? Doesn't look like it really matters, because 2 players left here for Guild Eagles, and Kios is waiting in that exact position. The earlier fight went down, and Flatro is now left in a 1v4 that is unwinnable, that is not going to be picked up. So 4 rounds are collected from GamerLegion, and Snax was the X factor.
Yeah, good recovery there right at the end to scrape together those last 2 rounds, because GamerLegion got bullied for most of that half. So we're going to switch sides. It's going to be the Guild Eagles defense. And we'll see what GamerLegion can bring on their attack. If they can break this open, if they can catch some momentum as well. They got a long road ahead of them, as Guild Eagles seem very comfortable on Mirage.
Very solid half. Devilwalk will enjoy the moment at the halftime break. Just a small interval going into the second half to have his say and get everybody on the same page, ready to go for the second half, because they know they're 1 map down. They don't have the luxury to fall back on a vertigo win like GamerLegion.
Yeah, they're already playing for tournament life. So settling him into the half that he knows is going to be high stress. Armor being picked up, a little bit of utility on sinnopsyy.
It's going to be a heavy commitment for GamerLegion into this A bomb site, and the defense really isn't designed to deal with a heavy play initially. It's just rigoN inside of the site. Now, Flatro's going to start coming back. rigoN stays at Sandwich. Hasn't seen players cross out into the A bomb site just yet, and because of that pause, because of that moment of hesitation from GamerLegion, it is the side of Guild Eagles rotating over quickly. Good clear on rigoN. Flatro needed that headshot back and certainly will capitalize on his opportunity. So a 4v4 retake set up here for Guild Eagles, and they've lost CT spawn. So this makes it way more difficult to pull it off.
They've lost CT spawn, and now GamerLegion know it's entirely clear. So this is going to be a near impossible retake unless you hit some absolute bangers.
Oh, Acor does some damage. No kills yet. Now he's the only player stepping up. sinnopsyy comes back in. Julie's gunslinging their way towards CT spawn, and they've got to realize they can get on that defuse if they protect them long enough. Snax is coming around the corner, but it's not planted for him, and now he's detected. What a retake from Guild Eagles. All of the headshots, all of the kills fall in the way of the Eagles.
Damn, they didn't need a smoke, they didn't need a kit, they just hit headshots coming back in. That one's got to be so stunning to GamerLegion. You get CT control with the bomb down and planted at triple like that, you're just like, we have this basically won.
Yeah, you got to feel like the pistol's over.
Yeah, you're in such a strong position, you feel great, and then it's ripped out of your hands. So from bad to worse for GamerLegion, but with the bomb plant, they're going to get a bye. Galil's come out.
Cleals and a scout. That's what they've got to play with. Nice shot for Acor. That's rigoN dead early. Eagles. A heavy commitment up middle. It's a risk here for GamerLegion to throw this into the mix. And it hasn't worked out for them at all. GamerLegion's force buy comes out swinging. MP9 for sinnopsyy leaps into mid and dies. They've just offered up a free round essentially there to GamerLegion. They give them a 50-50 in mid.
Well, like they even lost the first kill. Acor gets a pick with the scout, and the response is let's
keep running at
let's
them.
rush mid. Oh, Guild Eagles. That one's painful. Good response from GamerLegion, and they were ready for each and every fight, as you have to be against this team.
Yeah, they kind of made their life more difficult now with Guild Eagles.
Absolutely. Much more difficult.
They've gone for a force too, so if they lose this, which is actually the most likely scenario, we're looking at 7 rounds for GamerLegion. This big lead now just shrinks. Uh-oh.
I think that's the feeling that's going around the Guild Eagles camp at the moment, is uh-oh.
Yeah. Devil walk. Someone check on him. So make sure he's okay.
So a B hit going right at sinnopsyy. Flatro just rotated away.
This is the one problem, Jason. They're going towards sinnopsy's 5-7.
Yeah.
sinnopsy's a god on this weapon. Peeks out, Kios is dead first. sinnopsyy gets out of dodge. He's still alive.
2 more players here.
Molotov to try and clear him back. He goes in towards Van. GXX has landed a deep shot. Finally, they deal with the threat of sinnopsyy. Nice shots from Volt. He's displayed some beautiful aim, and he was the bomb carrier too, so he's got out of that.
He actually had to pick up and recover the bomb from his dead teammate's corpse, and then is able to get a couple of kills on top of it.
More damage.
Flatro going to stick around, needs a kill, and it's not going to happen. Volt has saved the day. Triple kill from him, breaking back into the bomb site. And that'll be GamerLegion getting to 7 and dodging some potential danger.
And like I said, Guild Eagles, they threw everything into that, so they don't actually have enough money to get a good buy in the next round at all. So it's going to be an eco. Now we're looking at 9-7. The gap has shrunk to just 2 rounds between them. And yeah, get the timeout in as quickly as possible here for Guild Eagles.
Next round's not going to be a buy. They're going to be having, saved USPs with that investment there. They need to get the guns out as soon as humanly possible. So timeout's coming going into a USP round. I think you heard GamerLegion saying, get ready for a low buy.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like the money's there.
Guild Eagles doesn't seem super stressed at the moment, though. When you look at the player cam, still some smiles, still looking down the line, still looking relatively positive. They got a really tough task ahead of them now that they weren't able to convert off the pistol.
So it is going to be the eco. GamerLegion have the Mac 10 out for Acor, so a lot of money can be picked up from him and can build cash for the remainder of this half, and that is a worrying factor here for Guild Eagles. The USPs, they charge up middle. They give it a good go, but great utility to try and cancel out any sort of mid-aggression. Snax and Isaac get into the fight. They go right into the USPs. There's still a little bit of might, and eventually they will fall.
I just love that the first guy's like, there's a Molotov there, I'm running through that. And then you just see GXX coming up the sideline, just running right through the flames. Like, I'll show you how it's done,
yeah.
bro. This is a W strat.
I love it. Guild Eagles now back to a buy. All pound for GXX.
Just mentally lost their minds.
Yeah, well, there's no Kevlar here for GXX. It's a glass cannon. So he's gone for that. It's a big investment. See if it pans out for him. Dude, if Guild Eagles lose this round, their life has just become misery. rigoN, aggressive towards top mid. Around that corner is Isaac.
You've seen the utility thrown as well. You know they're there. What's crazy about this is there's no backup.
Oh.
Windows smoked off, so GXX left. They're going to transition over to Catwalk, but no one's watching Underpass.
Oh, rigoN's in such an over-committed spot. Flatro must step out to get the trade. Effective headshot back.
It just seems so crazy. He could have been dead in so many different ways. Someone coming from Underpass as well, but just eats each and every flashbang. And with a diminished defense, with a player down, things spread out a little bit more.
They're coming back to A, and there's only one player here, sinnopsyy. Fortunately for him, he moved out of position before that Molotov came in. They're not looking at him. He had the chance, but the distraction is not enough. sinnopsyy couldn't take the kill towards the Tetris player, and GamerLegion now up 1 player with a bomb crossing into the bomb site. GXX is rotated towards CT. That shot lands, but not enough damage to bring down the player crossing towards the stairway. And Kios eradicates Flatro. This defense does not hold. In fact, it breaks apart, and GamerLegion are now about to break Guild Eagles. They're going to go to 8 rounds. This huge lead the Guild Eagles had at the start of the second half is now just one round, and they're losing every single weapon. sinnopsyy stands as the last player left alive towards CT, and Snax will remove even that M4. Nothing saved for Guild Eagles. GamerLegion have brought this one back, and this looks like an absolute disaster.
I like that hunt as well. You're at a time where you know the CT economy hasn't been established, hasn't built up, so you make it even more painful for them. It's going to have to be another, I mean, they'll buy some upgraded pistols, a little bit of armor, but it's not pretty. Some nades mixed in there, perhaps for some mid pressure. Nade towards top mid. And pretty much every single round except for the pistol, we've seen Guild Eagles get aggressive in mid from the CT side. So saw the spam from the mid ramp, saw the nade come from Catwalk. Isaac's got a lot of information for his team already.
rigoN tries to fight out through mid with a deagle. It's a low percentage chance that that is impactful. So we focus on board with GXX instead. The bomb is currently poised outside of this B bomb site. They'll go through the motions, through the initial set of utility.
It's too early for them
have to commit.
It's too early for them to pressure it. They've already been spotted deep. They spent a lot of utility. They know there's going to be a shift, a rotation. rigoN's there in market, but yeah, even though it's only deagles, why risk it? Work the map a little bit. You got 57 seconds.
GamerLegion, they know how deadly these kind of rounds can be. They felt that presence on Vertigo. They know the 5-7s can start to pick them apart. First kill for sinnopsyy. When Flatro peeks out, but he's dead to Isaac, who continues to move up through short. GXX at the bench. Big shot. Better one from rigoN. And now the Deagles strike into action and put Kios and Acor into a 2v3 recovery. 25 seconds left to get that bomb planted. They don't have it in their hands currently. And the rotation for Guild Eagles is in. rigoN lands another one on the Deag. And Kios is out of ammo. Down to the clock. They have the weapon superiority now. And Kios is fighting tooth and nail, but time is limited, and they surround him. The 5-7s, the Deagles, they come through again.
They needed a miracle. They needed a round like that to turn it on its head. They've been getting battered these past few and finally able to convert a round in their favor. Those Deagle shots on the passage in, GXX and rigoN save the day. And GamerLegion have to be stunned.
They were so controlled, going through utility, playing discipline throughout the round. They didn't lose any initial players, and they still come crashing down to the sidearms. Timeout for Guild Eagles, second use so far in Mirage, and I was starting to worry about them. I thought that second round of the second half was the one that would cost them the major spot.
Yeah, that was an absolute disaster. They might have just saved their entire attempt at getting this last spot in Copenhagen. Isaac gets a nice entry kill, but it's all Deagles from here. Bang there, and rigoN over from market. They're coming out of market, is able to grab Acor, and it's an easy cleanup on Kios, who's just running out of ammunition in every single weapon. Smiles are back, laughter's back.
On Vertigo, they had a similar round where they won with 5-7s off a double opener from sinnopsyy, and then they lost the immediate gun round. Can't allow that to happen here on Mirage. No early mid-aggression from Guild Eagles. In fact, a passive setup by their standard.
Yeah, first time we haven't seen anyone in middle, even just dropping down and running up and throwing a nade deep. Kios hears these jumps for sinnopsyy, finds the timing. Good flashbang. There's a second player here, though. Sure, oh my lord. Juan Flatro is going to be red in the face for letting his teammate go down on that one.
Yeah, Snax frustrated, but at least Juan Flatro was eventually able to get that trade kill. GXX watching in the mid-cross. The AWP of Acor is coming somewhat close to him now, but Isaac's already got into connector.
GXX will have heard the fallback from B-Halls as well.
GXX hears that drop into middle, knows that Acor has stepped down in mid, calls that rigoN, spots it. Acor's down, rigoN goes again, this time to jungle. Not enough damage to bring down the kill. Snax and Isaac, a 2v3. Bomb stuck in middle, bomb alone. Snax has no support of his teammate because Isaac's pushed all the way through the murder hole and into the market. Will they read this? Will they predict this? Pistols and guns looking right at him. And Snax is now stuck in mid with 35 seconds left. A legend of the game, but nowhere to go right now, surely for Snax. If he commits into the A bomb site now, that was his best chance.
If he finds this kill, if he's aware enough to check under dark,
he looks aware for it. Snax is going to check it. Snax has got the kill. And now he's down into the bomb plant. Punches those digits in. OneFlatcher and GXX up against Snax. Snax goes, spots out OneFlatcher. They know where he is towards triple now. GXX swings into him, and so confidently he will swing. He will win that fight. And Guild Eagles push forward to 11 rounds.
That's a really nice round from Guild Eagles. Even with a little bit of a hiccup on Kiaz, the missed shots from OneFlatcher, they recover. From there, it's kind of isolated fights. A bomb site is just one little lurk that's taken care of. And Snax in a really difficult clutch. The question now becomes, the plant's going to help GamerLegion a lot with the extra money, but what's their economy looking like?
Yeah, that's the problem.
They've lost
they
two
had
in a
2K
row.
average on a couple of most players at the start of that round after buying, so they should have enough to at least have like 3.5K, 3.7 perhaps. Maybe it can be a rifle round.
I think they'll want to fight here, 8-11. They're probably thinking we don't want Guild Eagles to be on map point so early.
So this is the last timeout used for GamerLegion. There is one lap for Guild Eagles. But Guild Eagles absolutely back in the driver's seat after kind of self-ejecting themselves from it at the start of the second half. And yeah, the buy, they're going to fight for it. They're going to be AKs on 3 players, Mac 10 and a scout. Present early and mid is A-Core. Toss out utility, he's the bomb carrier. Heavy utility used in mid. Snax goes in towards underpass. Looking to try and join Isaac. Isaac doesn't have the weapon for long-range fights, so Snax fortunately has a teammate beside him, or rather behind him. It's Kios that's moving his way through. 2 AKs. They might even try and deploy a window boost early. Based on that grenade, though, it looked like they would be somewhat aware of it, but look at this. Kios gets the kill on sinnopsyy, and Snax gets in towards window.
Yeah, that's huge for Snax. That kill actually pulled rigoN away towards top con, so Snax can have a little lurk of his own through CT spawn, and no one from Guild Eagles is aware of it.
No one's looking.
GXX, he's aware. You won't expect that. You won't expect him already in CT spawn. He swings way too deep, and rigoN can't get it done, and GamerLegion have cracked in.
Yeah, they fight back. And it's Snax that gets through CT, using a trick that sinnopsyy unraveled GamerLegion with a lot in the first half.
It's all about that kill at con. Like, he's up in the window, but he doesn't really make that aggressive of a play if that kill doesn't come out, because he knows that's going to force someone to address the new gap that's created. And he uses that timing to slip into CT spawn. Money's not pretty for Guild Eagles either. There's still a game to be played here.
Not out of the woods yet are Guild Eagles. GamerLegion have an opportunity to 2-0 this, and we talked about how desperate their results looked on Mirage, how their win rate was not very good at all. 17% was the number being thrown around, and they are definitely bringing the fight to Guild Eagles here.
This next round is going to decide so much. This is going to be the swing round for GamerLegion, if they can keep fighting or if it's for overtime. They have money in the bank to buy if they're to lose, but for Guild Eagles, especially if they invest here, if you lose this next round as Guild Eagles, you got no money. You got to save, and then you're at 11. You're sitting at 11-11, and then we get real into the pressure situation. So GamerLegion have done a great job fighting back into this.
So this is the Kios connector kill you mentioned that allowed Snax to activate. GXX got a shot off, but as you were saying, Jason, not ready for him to be that deep in CT spawn.
Okay, they go for a half investment, so they don't buy here. Guild Eagles happy to say, you know what, we'll see what we can get done with an AK and an M4, but we're going to preserve our economy. Worst thing that can happen, and I think this is a really smart conservative call. Worst thing that can happen is running out of funds at this stage in the game. They have some of those dangerous 5.7s, and GXX is back on his deagle. He's saving cash for an AWP moving forward.
GamerLegion setting up with 4 players towards A early. Isaac is the mid-lurk solo. So you got Palace occupied by Volt, the rest just outside of ramp.
Yeah, but they're so concerned with middle, more so than anything. 2 players in con, 1 in window room. There's nobody at the A bomb site. So as soon as this A ramp smoke clears, GamerLegion going to start pushing forward, and sinnopsy's now aware of the possibility. Deep flashes come out, but nobody's home. He doesn't really have any standing to fight for, but he's going to swing anyways.
Not a comfortable fight for him. Isaac remembers coming up through connector. kios on the double opener has cracked the defense completely. rigoN's at short. GXX can do nothing but hide on the bin and hope they don't round the corner. Or hope they do, in fact. If they walk right into a knock check towards him, he can get away with a free body shot kill on the Deeg. sinnopsyy and rigoN, 2v3, they're going for this. They're staying committed, but losing sinnopsyy is not going to help matters here for Guild Eagles. rigoN will bring kios down towards CT. He'll slip through the smoke. No one offering up a follow-up fight for GamerLegion, but eventually he spots out Volt, and now just one more needed. rigoN, will he read it? Will he predict Acor's position? Big swing from the op. Acor had to be confident. He had to nail the shot, and the Dane delivers.
That's way too close. What an attempt from rigoN. Knowing they're buying in the next round with the AK-47, just says, screw it, I'm going for the big play. Almost makes it work. Just some clever movement and clever positioning from Acor at the end of the day.
kios, a player that gets a lot of criticism from the community, from pundits, but what a big round for him.
Yeah,
get that double entry.
Yeah, that was fantastic stuff. Round 22, 11-10, and that's not what's needed. rigoN down early, and GamerLegion gonna lean on this advantage.
sinnopsyy had to pull one back, but he's killed. He's spotted out of default, and now they're overrun, they're overwhelmed. GamerLegion using a quick play of their own, but GXX with some BS right through the smoke. Shot connects on Volt 1, Flatro stepping up, making the most of a chaotic situation, but once again, it's kios eradicating Guild Eagles' defense, and GXX must clutch. They knew where that shot come from earlier. They know that the AWP is the remaining weapon. Snax does not offer up a free kill. GXX is looking for the head, just spots the top of Snax. Unable to land the shot though, and now Snax swings, realizes he's got his chance, and rips GXX out of the round and pushes GamerLegion into the territory of a 2-0. 11-11, Guild Eagles on the brink of collapse.
That's a devastating round. And kios, you're right to call him out for having such massive impact. Huge back-to-back rounds. Quad kill and the last one here, a critical double kill. And the entry going against Guild Eagles.
Look at the money, man.
Yeah, they can't fight here. They can't fight here at all. They have a little bit of a losing bonus built up, so they could drop down to armor and 5.7s again if they want to go that route, try and steal one away. By the way, thank God they stole one of those earlier, else this would be over already. But GamerLegion with the advantages in terms of economy and in terms of weaponry in these last 2 rounds.
This one will have silenced the mood inside of Guild Eagles, but 5.7s are purchased. And when there's a 5.7 around for Guild Eagles, there's always a little bit of hope. We've seen it too many times in this series. We've seen it on this very map. GamerLegion will have to deal with the pistols. And if they do, it's series point for GamerLegion.
No one's admit this time from GamerLegion. This is just a straight up execute. 4 people are going to be here.
This is the best chance for Guild Eagles to make something happen here. 5.7s close towards ramp. First kills in. Grenade lance softens up a couple of those GamerLegion players. GXX has stolen an AK off the battlefield, but Volt makes magic happen. He spots out that bench push from rigoN, and despite having the pistols in the correct positions, it's not enough for Guild Eagles to survive series points.
One chance for GamerLegion to close this out. Just one more round that they need, and they eliminate Guild Eagles from major contention. And importantly, they avoid having to play this team on Inferno. They've had some big games in the past on Inferno. They're well versed into it. And GamerLegion just want to get out of here with a 2-0 win, go to that break, and then get ready for 9 Pandas.
Guild Eagles sharpen their talons for one last task. It's overtime. Looming if they can take this one away. They've got weapons to play with once again. This team are tenacious. Their backs against the wall, they often find the answer. It's one of their biggest strengths. But they lose this round, they're out of contention for the Major in Copenhagen.
And GamerLegion have really exploited extremities to get to this point the past few rounds. They've gone back to mid here, where there's a number of defenders.
Flash connects on one Flatro. No commitment around the corner from any of the GamerLegion players. Isaac once again gets into connector. A strong position to control at this portion of the round. Acor is going to punish any peek that comes through short, and Kios is committing solo into B. Once again, Kios steps up with an entry. And this time it's not even a commitment through the B bomb side, but Acor walks blind right into sinnopsyy. sinnopsyy steps up. Isaac, while he's doing his work, he finally pops out through connector and gets towards the jungle area. And now it's a bit of panic. It's uncomfortable for GXX. He knows he's got to worry about multiple positions with the open hand.
Yeah, but look at all these open lines of sight. There's no smokes for GamerLegion. They're going to have to move in. That's their last deployed one, so at least it blocks off Catwalk, it blocks off Con. And GXX still yet to be spotted. He's going to go for a spam. Misses the initial, misses the second.
One Flatro's down inside of jungle. And now just two Eagles attempting to soar. sinnopsyy runs through the connector smoke, getting spammed down from behind. Isaac will fall, Snax will bring them down, and GamerLegion, they will march to meet 9 Pandas in battle for the final spot at the Major. And for the Guild Eagles, it's a crash landing here in the last chance qualifier.
Oh me, oh my. Now despite that being the Guild Eagles' arguably best map,